Hello to all the cloud enthusiasts watching my channel, watching my video, and welcome to my channel. Guys, my name is Tejas and I call myself the Cloud Simplifier because I believe in simplifying the cloud. If you are new to the cloud journey, I believe in simplifying the cloud journey for you because initially when I started the journey, it was too difficult for me to understand all these jargons, all these services. So I believe in simplifying the cloud so that this journey can be very easy for you. This transition can be easy. Guys, as I said, I call myself the Cloud Simplifier. This is my LinkedIn profile or LinkedIn username. You can search for Tejas Mahendrakar and you will land up on my page, and then you can connect with me, you can talk to me, or if you have any issues, you can let me know there. Also, you can subscribe to my channel. That's the name of my YouTube channel. That's the Cloud Minds. And if you have any issues, if you have any details that you want to share, or there is any issue that you are facing and you want some resolution or some help, I'm always available on an email. That's the cloudsimplifier@gmail.com. Guys, what are we going to look at today? We are going to look at a service in AWS which acts as a virtual server on the cloud, and you can use it to deploy your applications or run any amount of applications. You can configure which environment that you want, which operating system that you want. You can configure how much RAM you require, how much CPU you require, and you can also configure how much amount of disk space is that you require. Guys, before this video, just a video previous to this, I have shown how to do that using AWS Management Console, the UI. Today I'm going to show you the same thing using something called as a Terraform. Now guys, if you are following me, you know what is Terraform. I have already explained you how Terraform works. It is an IAC tool, the infrastructure as a code tool, which helps us deploy any of the services to the cloud. Of course, it is cloud agnostic, which means it can run on any of the cloud services. That's the reason why I of course prefer Terraform over CloudFormation. Of course, there is another service from the AWS which is called the CloudFormation, which lets us deploy the applications or the services within the AWS. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get started. Let me just go ahead and show you how this Terraform works and what all is it required to run the Terraform. Alright guys, now if you see, I'm already inside the scripts of the EC2. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and created a script within the AWS, and this is the script. It is a very simple script. This is just what it is required to create an EC2 instance from an Ubuntu operating system. Alright, so here what I've done is I've added the data, the AWS AMI, the Amazon Machine Image as Ubuntu, and I've given few filters, name and values here, and also I've given the resource as AWS instance, and I've given it a name. Now this can be any name that you want, but here just for the sample purposes or just for the testing purposes, I've given it as web, and I have gotten the data.awsai.ubuntu.id, which is the ID that we get created after we have run the Terraform. Alright, and this is the name. The name can be anything. I have just put it hello world here. I can just say sample EC2 instance. I can say anything. So this is what is required to launch an EC2 instance. Alright, now let me go back here and then start my favorite git bash. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and added the Terraform exe path in the environment variables, and now if I say Terraform, it should work. Now you see that it is working. Previously it was giving an error. Now it is working, so I'll just clear it off. Now I'll go back and show you what all is it that is required. There are just two files that are required initially. When you just you do a Terraform init, you require nothing. You just need, so here there are only two things that are required, the main.tf and the provider.tf. In the main.tf you will have the code which I've already shown you, and in provider.tf you just have three things, which is the access key, the secret access key, and the region within which you require this deployment to happen. Now I've selected US East 1 as the region, Now you can select the region that is closer to you so that the deployment gets faster. All right. So what are all the commands here in the Terraform, so that you can, I'm giving you the commands here so that you can understand from the beginning how you will create an infrastructure on the EC2 on the AWS. All right. So the first command that we'll look at here is the Terraform init. Terraform init command. What this does is this initializes the Terraform, and then it sets up the environment or the folder in such a way that it knows that this is a Terraform folder. Now if you see, it says that the Terraform has been successfully initialized. All right. The next command that will require is Terraform command. Let's see. I'll say Terraform plan. Now it's taking. So when I say Terraform plan, what happens is it will go to the main.tf. It will read the entire main.tf, and it will give you an option of what are the infrastructure that is getting created, a blueprint of all the infrastructure that is getting created. And once you say Terraform apply is when you will get this infrastructure in the cloud as a service. So what happens is whenever you say Terraform apply, it will show you this blueprint again, and it will say, do you really want to go ahead? When you say yes, only then it will deploy this particular service to the cloud. Now what we'll do is we'll just wait for the plan to be shown to us, and once the plan is shown, we'll go ahead and then say Terraform apply. Alright, now if you see that there is this plan that is created, which it says that what is the AMI that it is going to choose, what are the ARNs which will be known after apply. There are few things that will be known after apply, which means whenever you say Terraform apply and then say yes, then after that only we'll be able to understand what is the ARN, what is the available public IP address, etc. So there are few things that it is by default we already know. I already know the instance type because I've already specified that I want t2.micro, which is the free tier eligible. So t2.micro is the free tier eligible instance type. All right. Now here it says source to destination check, and I've set it true so that it checks the source and destination. All right. And it will say that this is all I'll be creating, which is an EC2 instance. Now when I say Terraform apply, it will go ahead and apply all of this. So it internally, when you say Terraform apply, it calls in Terraform plan, so that it can show you again all of the infrastructure that is getting created. When you say okay, when you say yes, only then the infrastructure will be deployed to the cloud. Now we'll wait here and then see what happens when we say Terraform apply. We'll already get a plan and how the plan looks. Alright, if you see now, this is the Terraform apply command that I have used, which internally calls, as I said, Terraform plan, and then it will show you what all is getting applied, and it will wait for your input or your confirmation. When you say yes, only then this will be deployed to the AWS management console or the AWS free tier account that you have created. Now how does Terraform understand where to deploy? That all of those informations should be provided in the provider.tf. So wherever you have main.tf, you also need to have a provider.tf, which is the file which will have all the information, like I said, the access key, the secret access key, the region, etc. You can put more things in that. However, I am comfortable just putting these three things. Only by these, the Terraform will understand, okay, this is the access key, this is the secret access key, where I need to go ahead and install this particular service or this particular EC2 instance in this case on this particular account. Alright, if you see now the AWS instance.web. Now why .web? Because I have given that as the name, and it is creating the AWS instance, which is the EC2 instance, calling .web. Now if you see, it says the apply has completed and it has added one resource. Now guys, please excuse me, I probably should have not shown you beforehand whether there was an instance or not, but you can see that this is the sample instance which is created right now, and you can see that the launch time of this is 1641, which is the time right now is 1642, which is on 3rd or 7th of March. Alright, so this is the instance that has created. Now if you log into the instance, you will get to understand everything about it, and if you want to connect to this instance, you can use different options to connect. That is what it is showing here, and this is very simple. As you have seen, that this is so simple to get an EC2 instance launched in the cloud using the Terraform. Now, why do we use Terraform or any other IAC tools, the infrastructure as a code tools? Because after some time, it will so happen that it will be very difficult for you to keep a track of all of the infrastructures that you have created. Hence, if you use tools like these IAC tools like Terraform or CloudFormation, it will be very easy for you to understand what all things or what all services that you have created over the cloud, and it will be very easy for you to remove, destroy or delete those. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this. I say Terraform destroy, and let me come back here. Let me go to the instances and then show you that there is one running instance. Alright, so this is the name of the instance that we had created, sample EC2 instance. If you remember, there was hello world that was written. I just removed that and then I put the tag as sample EC2 instance, and that is the name that it has given here for the EC2 instance. Now when I say Terraform destroy, okay, again there is some issue, I don't know. Whenever I say Terraform destroy, it will go ahead and destroy the infrastructure that we have created. Right now what I'm doing is I'm saying Terraform destroy, which means that it is going to destroy the infrastructure that we have created. Alright, let's wait for it. Let's wait for the plan to show what it is going to destroy, and then when we say yes, then the Terraform will be destroyed. Now before we say yes, I'll just go ahead and then refresh it here and show you that the Terraform, the EC2 instance is still running. Whenever we destroy, I'll come back and then show you again after refreshing the state, and then you can see that it is terminating the instance. Alright guys, now if you see that whenever I have said I have provided the Terraform destroy command, it means that whatever infrastructure that we have created, it is going to destroy the infrastructure. That's the reason why it is showing it as minus and in red, which means it is going to destroy that particular infrastructure that we had created, along with all the networking infrastructure also, wherein it had added the subnet. It had added to a particular subnet. This EC2, this particular subnet was added to the EC2. It is going to separate it out so that the EC2 can be destroyed. So it will provide all of the information here. You just can go through the information, and if you're satisfied with it, you can just say yes. After you say yes, the infrastructure will be destroyed. Alright, let's wait for this entire thing to complete, and then I'll come back and then show you how the infrastructure gets destroyed. Okay, now if you see now that it says that the destroy has been completed, there is one resource that was destroyed, which is the EC2 instance that we had created. Now if you see that here it is still there because I have not refreshed this page. Once I refresh the page, it will either remove it completely or it will show that the infrastructure or the EC2 instance is being terminated. Now if you see here, it says that it is being terminated, guys. Now this is how we create an infrastructure and destroy an infrastructure using using Terraform. This is how we create or destroy infrastructure using Terraform, and in this case we had created an EC2 instance, and then previously a video just before this we had created the EC2 using the AWS management console. Alright guys, that's what I wanted to tell you, I wanted to show you, and trust me, if you're not following me, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you're missing a lot, and I request you to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Like, share this video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss such awesome content. Alright guys, this is Tejas signing off, and you have a great day.